your torso, okay? When they push on your core, all you have to do is take it down your spine and your legs in here. But of course, we use our arms for a lot of stuff. And the harder part, when you have so many more links in the chain that are basically flexible, the temptation is to use muscle tension to try and give yourself structure, because you need structure. And so she comes to grab, and I push. And now, if I try and do something, it's hitting her, it's going into the ground through her structure. So, if you were shaking hands with somebody, you wouldn't do that. You'd reach out, and you extend to them, okay? Or even better, point. You know, if I said, everybody point out at the street, so you point out there, okay? What happens? Your mind goes out, and then your body physically expresses what your mind's doing. And what happens in your body is that there's a whole bunch of stuff on the in the myofascial connective tissue level, the ligaments, the tendons, and the fascia, that fire when your mind activates. It's the action of your, in the Chinese arts, they would talk about intent. It's the action of your intent on your connective structure. And so that's how you give yourself structure rather than use muscle power. You don't want to tighten up. So if I'm kind of extending through Erica here, I can be really relaxed, but she grabs and pushes, push, 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 push. So I've still got that I had, and I'm actually really pretty flexible here. And that allows me to do all sorts of stuff. Try that, okay? Just be here extending, think out through them. Don't think at them. Keep your hands activated. Aikido people in recent times, if you looked at old stuff from the 30s, it's more like the Oshinkan, which I think is probably more rigid than is necessary, but there was a reason for this. The reason they trained that way was to keep your ki flow flowing out your fingers. And so what happened is, in a kind of misguided attempt to start relaxing, you watch people. If you go to a seminar, watch how many people are like getting grabbed and their hands are like this. So guess where my ki flow is stopping? Right where she's grabbing me. It never made it out to here. This is dead space. Watch what happens to her when this gets alive again. Whoa. You see it go into her? That's when it hits. Just firing that. So feel like you've got energy coming out your fingers and feel like there's energy coming out your palm. There's actually a shape for this that O-Sensei used to talk about. Right? If you read stuff from O-Sensei, he used to talk about morning glory. It's this shape. Instead of the knife hand that a lot of people use, if you make your middle finger line up with your thumb, that shape energizes this just the way you want it to energize. Okay? And it's very strong here and very flexible. Okay, so give that a try and see if you can let them come in and grab you and give it a little push and see if you're still solid. And then after they push a little bit, have them pull. And it shouldn't go anywhere either way. See her back foot bop up when she pulled? She actually pulled herself up off her base. Okay, so you should be solid both directions on this. So check that out. Then we're going to put some movement into it.